Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do things a little differently this week. We're going to talk about what can you be doing right now when we're a week or two out from the start of the season, right? We're all thinking about the same thing. We want to have early season success. We want to shoot a big buck. We all want to shoot a big buck, right? But you know what? It may not even be a big buck. It may just be filling that freezer. But the bottom line is there are a couple of key points that we want to talk about if you truly want to have early season success. I think too many people rely on their old, trustworthy stands that they've had for years, and they're going to just slip out there, jump in one of those stands, and they're going to hope that they're going to see a deer, right? That is not what you want to do in order to have early season success. When I think about early season success, I think about a hunt that I had a few years ago where I had some extra time early season, and I really took the time to do scouting. Number one most important, thing that you want to be thinking about when it comes to early season, scout, scout, scout. Right now, the deer haven't been pressured. They haven't been pushed. You can get away with a lot more. You can slip in there, find the sign, look at what trail camera data you might have. But in this one particular hunt, I remember I went into a spot and I found these, I bet you there had been at least 4 or 5 white oak acorns. Guys, there is a difference. There's a difference between a red oak, a pin oak, a bur oak. When it comes to candy and it comes to what those deer really are focusing in on right now, it's white oak acorns. Find those. In this particular spot, there literally had been 5 or 6 trees and it was raining acorns, and you could see that the deer were there. You could see their droppings. You could see the acorns. You could see the hoof tracks. I mean, you knew that they were in the area for sure. So that is very critical. Find that sign. If you're a public land hunter and you've got a lot more land to go on versus a guy who just owns a smaller piece of property, it's possible that the hottest sign might not be on your property. So at that point, you may go to one of your spots and you may canvass it and you may find out, you know what, they're just not here right now. I have spots like that where, quite frankly, I wouldn't go to hunt there early season. So if you have one of those spots, that may be a good time to sit out and not booger up that spot. But if you've got spots or you're hunting public land where you can have a larger area, get in there and find out where the deer want to be. Going and hunting where the deer aren't doesn't make a lot of sense. So keep that in mind for sure. Now, I'm not telling you to throw all the other things out of the window, i.e. paying attention to wind direction, being smart. I'm not saying that these deer are so dumb on opening season that you're just going to slip in there and shoot one. We all know for a fact that usually we come home empty-handed on the opening season. So in this particular case, you still got to keep all those things in mind, right? Find the sign. Once you find the sign, then you pick the tree, figure out the wind that you're going to need to be able to get in there so you can be successful. On this particular hunt, we found where the sign was. Once we knew where the sign was, then we figured out what the best path was going to be to be able to get in there. We decided that a south wind was going to be the best way for us to get in there, not mess up the deer, and still be able to have a successful hunt. So we hung the stand appropriate for that wind direction. Once we got in the stand, we knew it was just a matter of time. Sometimes that early season sign you can find, it's possible that it is happening after hours, but that's a chance that you just have to take. That's when you have to either rely on your trail camera data or, like any hunt, sometimes you just got to go for it and sit it out to find out what happens. And this particular hunt, it worked out great. Sure enough, the hours started ticking away. It started getting later in the day. Finally, that big buck showed up. Take a look.
Well, we got about 10 minutes left. That's it. We can hear one right down in here. Just have to wait to see if he comes in or not.
Oh, Tommy, right here, baby. Just a beautiful, beautiful Wisconsin opening day whitetail. I am just pumped.
Man, I remember that hunt as if it was yesterday. Again, I just want to emphasize, if you want to be successful on opening day weekend, I'm telling you, you got to do the scouting. You got to get out there, walk around, find the hottest sign, and hang a set. I know it's hot. I know a lot of us don't want to sometimes go and do and put in all the work, but if you want to be successful in anything in life, you got to put the work and you got to put the effort in. Go find the sign, and I promise you, you're going to be rewarded. Where certain things came together. Okay, we're going to do this over. Go find the sign, and I promise you, you're going to be rewarded. I don't know. We can redo all that.